Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Exciting new developments in the world of Watchtower. Online Bible study lessons have been discontinued in jw.org. These short online lessons were created back in 2019 with the stated purpose of motivating people to finish the lessons online and then request for an in-person Bible study. The lessons were only available in 4 languages: English, Portuguese, Chinese, and Arabic. Judging from these last 2 languages, I believe the actual purpose of these online lessons was to reach people in territories where the preaching work of JWs is banned, such as China and most of the Middle East. Well, turns out these online Bible study lessons did not have Jehovah's backing, since Watchtower has now booted them, and instead they now suggest people request an in-person Bible study on jw.org. But the question is, why? If Watchtower's main objective is to reach as many people as possible before Armageddon comes, why would they erase this study tool from their website? There's literally billions of Arabic and Chinese speakers who are set for destruction very soon, just around the corner type of soon, who could benefit from these lessons. Just to cite one example, Egypt. This is an Arabic-speaking Muslim-majority country where, according to the US Embassy of Cairo, there are no more than 1,500 Jehovah's Witnesses in the entire country, most of them being expats or foreigners. Egypt's population circles around 104 million. That means that for every Jehovah's Witness in Egypt, there's around 69,000 people about to be destroyed in Armageddon. I've been to Egypt before, and jw.org is not banned in the country. You don't need a VPN to access it. So why in the world would Watchtower cancel the online Bible lessons if the lives of billions of Arab speakers in Egypt and in other many countries are on the line? Well, I'll tell you why. Because Watchtower doesn't actually care about them. Witnesses living in these countries are a tiny minority and only account for a tiny fraction of converts. Have you noticed how Watchtower never mentioned the preaching work in China and the Middle East? It's not because they care about the safety of their members living there, since they're always making propaganda videos about their Russian witnesses, even putting their full names on full display, even though the work is completely banned in Russia now. They don't talk about these countries because they know their numbers are embarrassingly low. Especially in China, where from the data I've been able to gather from witnesses that have preached in China, personally, I met a few of them, there are no more than 10,000 witnesses living there. Most of them living in Shanghai, which is a major foreigner center anyways. And remember, China has 1.4 billion people. So a country with 1/7 of the world's population only has around 10,000, if less, Jehovah's Witnesses. That's a lot of corpses to bury once Armageddon shows up. Watchtower would rather have you not think of these countries. Watchtower is very West-centered. They focus mostly on the West, on Latin America, and Europe, but they just completely ignore the rest of the world because their low members directly contradict the idea that the preaching work has been carried out in the entire world. Maybe I'll make a video about that one day. Have Jehovah's Witnesses preach in the entire world? Is that true? Well, it's not, but I'll explain it in another video. So Watchtower's main objective is now to focus on the countries with the most potential for growth and indoctrinate potential students as quickly as possible. They know in-person Bible studies are more effective at hooking people in earlier. So they would rather have interested ones request a Bible study directly instead of playing around with Bible lessons online and realizing early on, oh wait, this is probably a cult. The same principle applies to in-person meetings. In-person indoctrination is much more effective than online recruitment. So I believe that from now on, I think Watchtower will focus all their attention not on making new converts, but on keeping current members in. So let's take a moment of silence for the billions of Arabs and Chinese who are about to be slaughtered in the day of Jehovah that's just around the corner. Well, this was a very short update, guys. I just found this news very interesting. I'll have longer videos later on. Be sure to give this video a like. And if you would like to see later on a video explaining the demographics of Jehovah's Witnesses, where they live, and to see, if it's true that they've been preaching all over the world, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you next time, and stay away from the tower.